Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. You out there? It's gonna be like DML. I'm gonna wait half an hour until everybody gets out here. Nate's Garage here. Another episode. I know you've been waiting. It rained like hell yesterday, and I was pretty busy doing stuff. So here I am. I'm gonna do another one. Let a couple people come in here before we start. There we go. Alright, it's going to be a long one. I wanted it to be a short one, but it's going to be a long one because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Out there, Mark Bash? Mom, Dad? All the Harris boys? Uncle Mike? Anybody out there? How about Mike Cheney? Haven't seen you out here. Come on. Alright, we're going to get started. Show you what I've been working on in the last week or so. I had some difficulties putting this rear end in by myself, but that's anybody that can put any kind of rear end in a car by themselves, you're pretty awesome, because it's hard. It's pretty difficult to do. Well, here we go. I'm going to show you some pictures of what I've been doing. I'm going to turn the camera around now that I can figure out how to do that. Funny. Here we go. So here's the axle now. It's a 10-bolt rear end. What we're going to be using until I get to 12. But as you can see, the other side, the driver's side, I got the disc brakes on. New springs, shocks, lower control arms, upper control arms, both sides. Another thing I don't have on the passenger side is a caliper. But we're going to be doing that. So, I'm going to turn the camera around again. So, what made me decide to get all these steering components and everything, 66 Chevelle is about 3,900 pounds, about $4,000 with people in it. So I thought, you know, back in the 70s and 80s they had a lot of wheel hop on these cars, and I just want this thing to hook, and I don't, you know, I don't want to hopping like crazy all over the place. And you know, with all the horsepower I got in this thing, I don't want to lose control of it or break stuff. So I just want to show you some of the things that I switched out that are making this car better. So I'm going to turn the... Hey Eric, hey Sherry. So let me just show you real quick, go around the car, and I'm going to show you what I've replaced for the better. Performance parts, stuff like that. So let me turn it around and so I can figure this out. Okay, here we go. So here is the old spring that came out of the car. Pretty, I mean, I can literally push down on it. It's pretty wore out. And here's the new one. Pretty cool. And then here's the old upper control arm. 1966, baby. I mean, this thing is so light. I mean, it's like paper thin. Like, I can't even believe they made these things. But that's the upper control arm, and this is what I replaced it with. Adjustable UMIs, which is pretty much the same as Hotchkiss, and they're adjustable. You just turn this right here either way, and it brings the axle in or out. I don't have the old shocks, but those are the new ones. But let me show you something really cool. Go around to the other side, and I'm going to show you the old, what they used to have back in the day is old ladder bars. I've had these on my cars before, as my Novas and stuff. And oh yeah, that looks familiar. Look at that. So yeah, that's the old ladder bar. Well, this is what I put in there. Lower control arm, made by UMI. Look at that thing. This thing's so durable. I mean, it's probably 15, 20 pounds. I mean, compared to that thing, that's, what are we even going to talk about that? But anyways, these braces right here, these ones that I had powder coated, these are these only come on 396 SS cars on the Chevelles. This brace goes in between, so you know there's no flex in between the frame at all. So I've got every bolt in here is grade A, like I've been saying. Every bolt is brand new, so I don't have any chance of the older ones breaking or whatever. So I'm gonna turn this around again, show you what else I've been working on. Oh, pretty cool stuff, huh? All right, here we go. Wheel hops. Eric Wiley says wheel hop sucks. Yeah, I know. The yellow Chevelle was, well, that one had some pretty bad wheel hop. Of course, well, back then we didn't have any money, and we put, Eric, what'd we do with the springs? We put what? 2x4s in between them, right? Oh, we were not supposed to say that. Anyways, so here's what I've been working on lately. You probably, let me turn the camera around again. This is, let me just show you the old one. This one's for the passenger side. This is the back of the seat. They don't make these in metal anymore. And this one happens to be metal. So this is the one I finished the other day. It's kind of dusty, and a gnat landed right in the middle of it, right after I got done spraying it. I mean, really? Look at that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just take my finger, and yeah, okay. So now I gotta just scuff sand the whole thing. But it's a really good thing that I used the white paint. I didn't use any like gloss paint on it, so it'll blend in pretty good. Here's my old rear end cover. This one was in pretty bad shape. I had it sandblasted both sides, and had them powder coat it the same color as I did the orange parts in the front. But I only pretty much did that because I just wanted to save it, and it had a lot of pits in it, so I'm probably gonna just wet sand it or something and paint it black or whatever. Anyways, go back here. Don Webb, you out there? Wait, I just gotta add this real quick. You know, I've always been asking you guys, you know, if there's anything that you can add or subtract or whatever, what you like, what you don't like. I mean, be honest with me, guys. I mean, I'm just doing this for fun. I ain't doing this for money. That's for damn sure. Don made a suggestion the other day. He goes, so I know you're building a 66 Chevelle, but we never get to see all your garage. I'm like, well, Don, it's kind of dirty and not really that clean. So Don, here you go. I'm going to show you what the garage looks like. So it's a single car garage, and I'm restoring a 66 Chevelle. So just think when I'm doing a Nate's garage, how much room I'm really working with. Not much, but you know, I got to drive to do it, and I'm going to do it. So here's the garage. Looking outside, not very much room. Just enough room to do what I gotta do though. Got the torches, 2 compressors, 90-gallon capacity, so that's enough to run my grinders, and plenty enough. And yeah, my toolbox. And this is where I do all my grinding and stuff. And there's one of my doors that I primed. Got a fender, another door. My welder's over there. So that's how much room I have to work with, guys. I mean, that's not much. Anyways, this piece right here, after I get the firewall done, we're gonna skip around a little bit today, but hi Maura, hi honey. I told you that you need signs and stuff. It's what? Signs and stuff. What are you talking about, Mara? Anyways, let me finish what I was doing. This is a brake pedal that goes in the back of the firewall on the inside. And I got to wire wheel that and put that in before my brake booster and everything. So, come up to the front here. So my next thing to do after I get all these bolts tight, and you don't want them real tight because you know they need to move with all the suspension parts and everything. But the next thing, when I get this stuff done, I'm going to put the shocks in, and we're going to put some floors in, guys. So let me show you. Let me get a light out here. Show you what I need to do. In between the frame and the inner fender well right there, you can see where the old floor was, where I kind of cut it out. That all has to be flat before I put the floors in. So but that won't be long once I get this other shit done. It won't be long at all. Same with this side. See where it was kind of, that's actually part of the floor right there that you see on the edges. That's got to be taken off and flat. So it's getting there. But I mean, I think I did a pretty good job on the inside of this, wire wheeling and priming and painting everything. You know, even underneath the shock towers. I mean, it's, you know, new bolts. It's not bad for not sandblasting anything. So, anywho, before I do that, there's these little spots here. Right here, this is where the floor sits in the back in the trunk, and this part right here is what the bushings lay on. Well, they're kind of waddled out from like rust and stuff, so I'm gonna have to put a plate on that, grind it out really good, weld the plate on it, and then drill a hole in the middle so we can put the bolts in. And I don't believe they sell these anymore either, so we're gonna have to definitely. You need some decor. Oh, on the walls. Okay, I got you guys. I gotta turn the camera around. These ladies are funny. My wife and Sherry brought a good friend of ours. We're talking about putting some decor on the walls because, I mean, obviously, there's nothing. Sherry, are you gonna send me something or what? I mean, it's pretty plain in here. No girls on the walls. I mean, I don't want flowers. Don't send flower picture. Crazy. So anywho, Richie, you out there? I don't see you, brother. Richie Sutherland, one of my good buddies. He's a good racing friend of mine up in Merritt Speedway in Michigan there. And he's sponsoring one of his cars here pretty soon for the next year, but he's a big part of Nate's Garage too, and he's always helping me out with suspension work and motors and whatever questions I gotta have, you know, or whatever. Good friend of mine. I wish he wish he was down here helping me with my car, but Dave Gillis, you out there? I don't see you either. Hey Richie. Dave's supposed to be leaving, but I don't think he's going to be leaving. He needs to come over here and help me out with my car. So, so yeah, we're doing pretty good. Got some spark plug wires. The only thing that I don't have for the motor before I put it in the car is, we're skipping around here a lot. I need a distributor, the smaller one, because the bigger one with the HEI coil in the middle is too big. It's going to hit the back of the firewall. So I need a smaller one and then run a coil on the side or whatever. It's warm today, but I'd rather be there when it's cold, Richie. Let me tell you, man, it's hot today. It's freaking humid out here right now. Let me tell you guys, I got to tell you guys something real quick before we go on. You know, when I first started this Nate's Garage thing, I was really nervous and just skipping words, and I still got stage fright, but I'm figuring out how to battle it, I guess you could say. I mean, I got my truck right next to me here, and playing music from my truck, and that kind of eases my pain a little. But we got to show. Speaking of my truck, got to show Emil Ergang. He wanted me to walk around my truck and show me my truck real quick. So let me do that for him. I help all you guys. All right, here we go. Just turn this around. That's my baby. 97 Dodge Ram. Got 20s on it. 360. He says, I want to see your truck. I said, okay. She's dirty. She's a runner though. She'll run with the best of them. All right, let's get back to work here. All right, we're back. All right, so now that you ladies, I guess you're gonna start planning on putting stuff on my walls, I have to agree to it, you know, what it is and stuff. So I'll just send flower pictures and stuff. Not gonna happen. Not happening. Cars, whatever. So if you guys got any ideas, like I said before, you know, give me a holler, give me a tweet, whatever. But yep, once I get the trunk pans in, we're gonna put the regular floors in, because let me turn this around real quick. I planned on putting the floors in first, but I even talked to the guys at AMD, and you got to put the trunk floors in first, because this one has to overlap that one. So thanks, Sherry, appreciate it. The same one that you saw when you were here. So yeah, well, you know what, I think we're pretty much done. Hopefully, I think I just lost you guys. Wi-Fi just took off. I don't know what happened, but anyways, next thing I'm going to do is probably sand the rest of these seat backs, and then respray this one. Just scuff it up, and then it's a satin base paint, so it shouldn't be too bad. But we'll get to that, and that'll be it. I hope everybody made it, and if you didn't, watch later. I'm gonna try to get more of these out. I'm pretty damn busy, but I'll try to get to you guys when I can. So I will talk to you guys later. Nate's Garage. See you later, guys. Bye.